Onto the road to New Orleans now, and one stop left for the Bills. It's a familiar foe in Kansas City. A lot of Buffalo fans have spent the past couple of days booking trips to KC for the AFC Championship game this Sunday evening. Flights are very limited. You are much better off trying to leave Friday instead of waiting until Saturday when prices really skyrocket. Getting home is even more problematic. Look here at Southwest. Only 2 seats left to fly back to Buffalo on Monday among all Southwest flights. Looking at all the other airlines for Monday returns, the cheapest one-way flight we could find was more than $1,000. You'd leave Kansas City at 5:45 in the morning, go through Denver and Newark, and not get back to Buffalo until 11:30 at night. My point in showing you that is that flights are very limited. As for hotels, Kansas City's Visitors Bureau, Visit KC, told me that hotel occupancy usually goes up about 30% for home games. So we looked at Expedia, which you can see here. There are a ton of rooms available right now for a lot less than you'd pay in downtown Buffalo for a home Bills game. The big cost is just going to be getting there. Talk to me first, if you can, about prices. We know it is going to be an expensive trip to go experience this game.
Yeah, I do agree that, probably with the last minute travel aspect of it, that things will, be a little pricier than normal for travel. But I do think that Kansas City is really great in that it's an affordable destination compared to some of those larger cities that people are maybe used to going to, like New York, LA, Chicago, those kinds of places. So once you do get here, after you book your flight, in your hotel room, you're really going to have a great experience in terms of the attractions, the venues, the destinations that you're able to go to and experience on a much more affordable scale. The city is really going to be alive this weekend. Every Chiefs home game is an experience in Kansas City, but playoff weekends are crazy here. You're going to see people all weekend dressed out in their Chiefs gear. We encourage all of our Bills fans, obviously, to come decked out in their Bills Mafia gear. It's going to be very lively and exciting compared to 2021, the last time that these two teams played in the playoffs.
For fans who are making the trip, who maybe have an extra day or two to explore KC, what are a couple things you would recommend?
Yeah, I always recommend, if you're already a Buffalo Bills fan, then you're probably also just a sports fan in general. The Negro Leagues Baseball Museum is incredible. It's the only museum in the United States dedicated to the Negro Leagues baseball. And then we have downtown the college basketball experience, which is really great for families who are coming in who want that interactive basketball kind of sports experience. Similar for those families, you can go to Crown Center and you can go to Legoland and build all kinds of crazy Lego sculptures. Right across the street, go to the World War I Museum and Memorial, which is a really beautiful place to experience everything there is to know about World War I. And, it's going to be a little chilly, just like it always is during January in Kansas City, but all those things are inside. So you won't have to worry about whether it's, 20 degrees or, 30 degrees outside. So it's nice to, be able to have something to do no matter the weather here in Kansas City.
Always factoring that in. You also have to think about the cost of a ticket, right? The cheapest seat right now on StubHub is $282.